Hey guys, welcome to the Vox Populi Cast. I'm your host, Jay Ferris, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, the mama of this podcast, as you will, whatever you want to call it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Foxy.
Hey, everybody.
So, this is the first ever Vox Populi Cast, and if you're wondering what this is, like, why am I listening to this? Why did I just randomly download this? Well, me and my good friend Foxy has decided to put on a podcast for our favorite Minecraft server. And oddly enough, it's called Vox Populi. So, Foxy, why don't you tell them where all this Vox Populi and all this crazy, wacky, whatever you want to call it, came from?
Vox Populi is Latin for the voice of the people. Voice of the people being the key thing about our server. We've got 100 people, 100 player slots for the server. It's a beautiful server. It's actually getting a facelift soon, but we'll get to that on soon enough.
That is our agenda for this little list that we got going on today.
Huh?
I said that is on the little list that we have going on today about what we're going to talk about. So you'll understand everything, like, as this goes.
The server is owned by Zombie Mold and Latin Goddess, two amazing people.
One of them's really mean, though. We'll hold off on that, but
we'll talk about that later. We gotta tell them about the server first.
Well, this is part of the server. I mean, come on.
Oh, that is true. Our server has survival, townie, and PvP.
There's also a mixture of non-PvP. Like, we have, if I'm counting this correctly, we have one.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff you can do that's not PvP. But...
Right. There's like 3 main worlds where you could build and stuff in. We have the main world, which is main survival, and it has our townie in it. And what it is just like any normal Minecraft map. You go out, if you go out into wilderness, you can build, mine, do all the normal stuff that you do with if you're playing single player Minecraft. But there's also the mix of townie, which is players can create their own towns, for using the server's currency, and we'll get to that in a second because it's very important. And those can be no PvP spots where you can have like interesting and beautiful creations that players have made. And I've gone to some towns and like, oh my god, pretty good, aren't they, Foxy?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. Towns are a beautiful, beautiful thing. Talk about beautiful. Skylands is absolutely amazing. There are some great creations there, and that's a completely no PvP world. I think that's pretty cool. Even though you can't have cows there, it's still a pretty amazing place.
Wait,
you can fly.
Can't have cows there?
No, you can't have any mobs whatsoever there.
I thought I was I at least seen sheep.
That was the old Skylands. The new Skylands, you can't have any mobs.
At all.
At all.
Alright, what if you buy, like, spawn eggs? No, not even then?
Nope.
Well,
I tried.
Okay, I guess you learn something new every day. From back
the third world,
Foxy, the Baroness of the Skylands.
Huh?
Brought to you by Foxy, the Baroness of the Skylands.
Foxy Baroness of Skylands. I had that name for the longest time.
You did. It was funny.
And then hell itself, the Nether.
Oh yes, the Nether.
A place of pure chaos.
Chaos, destruction, anarchy. Not like anarchy in the UK though, because that's just a song. But I mean, we're talking about legit anarchy in this world because in the Nether is the only place where you can grief. This is a no griefing PvP or no griefing server, meaning that if you are griefed, and they will know if you grief someone, because someone will make a complaint about it, and we'll tell you all about those too in due time. And we have a special tool that the admins and moderators can use, and they will know if you griefed, and if you griefed, you're warned.
I will find you and I will bop you on the head if you grieve.
Oh yes.
Just say it.
I have forgotten.
But our Nether is special compared to other Nethers. Other Nethers are just netherrack, lava, and a bunch of zombie pigmen, gas, and that sort of thing. Our Nether is actually a cityscape. It's kind of like a post-apocalyptic world. We've got creepers and spiders and zombie pigmen and zombies and gas and blazes, and
And
I
more
think you even have
recently,
Endermen
wither
in there.
I don't know. I never seen
Wither
Enderman in there.
skeletons.
But
I don't
yes,
know. I can't remember. I know we have weather skeletons in there, but
yeah, those are
it's based
pain.
off a post-apocalyptic sort of a feel to it. You can't break any of the monster spawners that are in there, which is terrifying. And
Yeah, because like if you're trying to like face off against an army of zombie pigmen and like you finally get there with your diamond pick, and you try to destroy it, and like once it respawns, it's like no, why,
yeah,
and then you're dead.
but that's the Nether, and those are the different worlds that we've got. One of the other cool things that we have is actually a boss fighting system.
Oh yes.
And it is a fairly new thing to the server. It's absolutely amazing. Basically, it spawns one boss, and people can teleport to the cavern that it's in and just start wailing on the boss. Once the boss is killed, you receive loot. When you die, you don't lose any of your items, but you do lose your experience points. I think it's a great thing. What do you think, Ferris?
It's a pretty good thing. It keeps like something as an initiative to like go do these things, go waste your armor because you will like you even though you don't lose anything when you die. And I remember when you did lose stuff when you died, and that sucked.
Terrible.
But even if you don't lose anything, you still wear out your armor and you still wear the durability of your weapons. And so like it can be costly, and that's like something. It's worth a challenge with some of the loot that I've gotten from my boss fights.
Most definitely. Usually, most players receive 1 gold block, 2 gold ingots, a couple of gold nuggets, a diamond, and a conquest token. Diamonds and conquest tokens can be traded in for better armor,
basically.
better gear, or they can just be traded to other players for gold.
Yeah, it all depends on what you want to do it, but the special thing is the conquest tokens. And even though they look like emeralds, they're a special thing. We have a special shop set in the spawn area. We have this beautiful spawn town. We should somehow get like some. There might be a recent video of it somewhere, and if not, I'll probably try and find a way to record it. But anyways, there is a special shop that you can go to, and you can use conquest tokens, and you can buy those special items, and each one costs about like a different amount of conquest tokens. You get special pickaxes. It get crazy.
Better the items, the more conquest tokens. Pretty much.
Basically, I believe the most expensive item in the shop for the boss tokens it's called a master sword, and it takes 14 diamonds, or not diamonds, 14 conquest tokens.
Conquest tokens.
And if
that's actually a really good sword. I use that sword a lot.
It is. But like those, it takes a while to get that though, because you only get 1 conquest token per boss, and each boss spawns every 6 hours.
Yep.
And so, is it 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
Oh yeah, 6 hours is something else that we gotta come up to.
We'll talk about that next time.
Yes. Well, whenever we get around to it.
A couple of bad things about boss arenas, I think, is that you've got 20 people fighting one boss, and sometimes that boss can be killed in 5 minutes, and sometimes that boss can be killed in 40. It just depends on the difficulty of the boss. I think the bosses need to be a little bit more difficult.
Well, it depends, because, like, as you know, there are 3 levels of difficulty for the bosses.
Yep.
Easy, medium, and hard. So, like, usually the easy ones are, like, the 5-minute ones that you're talking about. I haven't fought against an easy boss in a while, so I don't know.
I fought one earlier. It was actually the Zombie King. We killed it in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
There was like 10, 15 of us. Yeah.
Well, that's why it's 5 minutes. It was 10, 15 of you guys.
That's the problem. Is that you've got a bunch of people. You're fighting this boss, and you've got people like overlapping in front of your face. Just you see people streaming by, and thankfully PvP is off. Otherwise, it'd kill like 3/4 of these people.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that was a big problem for the longest time, but it can be difficult to even find the boss itself. You know, you're trying to fight mobs, and then you're trying to fight people to get to the boss.
Right, because like even the bosses have special abilities that you'll see the news and you'll be going like WTF, why?
Um,
But more on that subject later. We still have lots of stuff to introduce to you about the very best Minecraft server in the internet.
let's see, what do we want to talk about next? Forum posts or commands?
Well, no, we'll explain. Like maybe
Well,
we can
I
explain
was just going to talk about the new commands.
the
Some of
new
the
commands.
stuff in the news for the people that already are on the server.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we can go ahead and do that.
New commands are recipe. You could do slash recipe, and the thing that you want to create. So if you want to create a ender chest, you could do slash recipe space ender chest, and it will tell you how to create the ender chest or any item that you need to create.
Right.
The boss arena now has a timer. It's slash boss BOSS. Two spells
Well,
that
how
are
else
new.
do you spell boss? I mean, come on.
The man, that's how you spell it.
Okay.
A couple of new spells.
High five.
High five. Magic milk and blood iron, and a little news bulletin to those people that haven't been reading the news. Crops no longer turn into dead bushes. You have no idea
Thank
how
God.
happy some of these people are going to be to hear that crops don't turn into dead bushes anymore. If they do, you better tell me like right now. Not even joking. Like type in a ticket right now.
I forgot to mention this earlier when like we were doing introductions, but my good friend Foxy over here, she is a trusted moderator of the server, and let me
Yes.
tell you, she does a good job.
Aw.
Well, she does. I mean, come on.
Pasha.
So
Thank you.
she wants to know if you're having problems.
Yes, let
And-
me know immediately if you're having problems. I will do my best to help you.
We have a pretty unique way, I think, of reporting problems. It's called a ticket. And like, if any of you guys are like technical nerds out there, like us, and like we do like a lot of stuff that's with technology and programs and stuff like that.
Yep.
And if any of you guys are like us, you'll be familiar because like most companies will do that. They have like a ticket system where you enter a ticket and one of the people that they assign to like take care of it will take care of it, and based on the number and which one comes in first, and etc. So it's slash ticket, and if you do like slash ticket help, it'll tell you how to put in your ticket exactly, and that way, one of the moderators like Foxy here, she'll check the ticket, and she can either fix the problem herself. If you're on, she'll talk to you about the problem and see if there's like some kind of way of fixing it, whatever. And
Yep.
she will help you out, but you
yeah.
have to do this ticket kind of system. I mean, it's kind of the set thing. It helps all the moderators and admins and the owners keep themselves organized. And so it is very much appreciated. If you're a new member and listening to this for the first time, that you please create a slash ticket. And they will love you a long time for it.
I'd like to make a comment about comments while we have us talking about tickets. When you make a ticket, once you first make the ticket, it'll give you a number. If you run out of space in the original ticket, you want to use the command slash ticket space comment space that number it gave you, and then whatever else you need to talk about the ticket. Please do not make multiple tickets for one original ticket.
Right, so otherwise they'll get
always make comments.
used like that. And
no, that's my pet peeve right there.
well,
is multiple tickets. I've received 4 tickets talking about one, and that just clogs everything up, and then I have to type in the same command 4 times.
I think I remember the user that was doing it because you were on and I was on at that one time.
He was probably ranting and raving about that one. What else do we need to talk about?
Well, one of the unique things that we have on this server, at least, I have not played on any other Minecraft server besides a friend of mine's personal one that me and a couple buddies go to because, sometimes I like to chill, but um, it's called Mob Arenas.
Oh yeah, mob arenas. Love mob arenas.
Oh yes, we have uh,
Graveyard, mansion.
there's
Mansion's
6 of them,
actually
right?
one specific to the server.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
There's like one that's created by the owners themselves, actually.
yeah, it's a
They
beautiful arena.
Oh yes, it came out as a Halloween special, and it was so
Yep.
popular that we kept it. But basically, what Mob Arenas does, like say you want to go out and get
Really
better with
fast
like
way to
killing
make money.
people, or that. We have a money system and it uses gold. Um, but like say if you want to go if you don't want to waste all your armor or whatever because like you just got it, but you want to go out and kill stuff or get good at killing the mobs like zombies, creepers,
Enderman,
etc. Yeah,
lasers.
fucking Enderman. You can go to these mob arenas and they're like oh, if you ever played any of one of the other games that has like a horde mode where like waves of enemies come at you, this is what it is. And I do not believe there is an end to any of them. I could be wrong. Foxy, you might know
I think there's actually 26 levels that you can go through.
for each one.
But I think level 26 is the most difficult, and
I'm
you'll
sure.
pretty much be killed in like 2 hits. Just saying. Unless you're force fielding. And then I'll catch you and boop you on the head.
And then
I have a feeling this is going to be a catchphrase for me. I'll catch you and then boop you on the head.
well, I mean, it is pretty popular among you guys. I
Yeah?
don't say it a lot, but I don't know because I'm an idiot, I guess.
Nah.
But it is something that's said between a lot of us, and that's just pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't take kindly to cheaters here, and that comment might bring up like a future discussion on this podcast.
Yep.
But for now, we'll just keep continuing on what this server has to offer. It has to offer lots, like no kidding. Foxy, did you have anything you want to add to the server?
The only other thing, if we wanted to talk about it, were just 2 posts that I saw on the forums.
But nothing about
Oh, about the server?
yeah, what else that we can do?
Let's see, what can we do on the server? There's spleef. Spleef, we've got 2 different kinds of spleef. One of them being the traditional spleef, I'm told. Basically, you've got a diamond shovel. You try and take out the ground beneath your other players and get them into the water. The other spleef we have is gravel dodge spleef, where you're equipped with a bow and some arrows, and you're trying to pick at the gravel either above their head and crush them, or at the flooring of the arena on the other side of the water and get them into the water again.
So what
PvP
you?
arena. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you,
You're fine.
but you're saying that the traditional one was
With the shovel and
the shovel. So they must have had that was it disabled for a long time because when I first joined the
Yeah.
server many moons ago, we didn't. There was no shovel one, and they just I guess
Yeah, they just
brought it back.
re-implemented it. Yeah.
Because I did
Last
it the
week,
other day. I
actually.
was like, wow, this is pretty funny.
Yeah, I did it once. I was horrible. I died.
Like,
Well, I fell in the water.
yeah, I was thinking I was going to what Spleef is a friendly PvP match, and like whichever team or person, in the case of the shovel one,
Yeah.
whichever person wins, they get like a prize, and
Yep.
it's something really random. Like one time I got like 3 wheat from winning from gravel dodge, and I'm like,
Yeah, I think I
yeah,
got glass one time.
yeah. So it's
Or
just
fencing. But the more you win, the better the items. I think Dana our friend Dana from the server, got a diamond one time from doing gravel dodge.
Yeah,
And
it's
Dana is
all
a wicked
completely
archer. Do not go up against her in archery because she will
unless you're
pwn
lagging,
you.
and then you can win.
But
That
she
is
will
true
pwn.
though. That I've only been able to win against her because of lagging on her end, and she's like, "Oh, I can't shoot."
Oh,
So I felt a little bit bad, but like gravel dodge, I'm mean because I just spammed arrows like none other.
let's see what else we have. We've got capture the point.
Oh yes, I love that.
Yes,
Capture the.
basically you pick a class and
There's
you.
different. Yeah, with our we forgot to mention this with mob arenas, but like you have to empty out inventory because once you teleport to the mob arena, that you want to do, or in CTP, since we're now talking about capture the point. There's a set of like 7 classes, I believe now.
I believe so. Yeah.
Each one with different armor and different weapons and like some
Yeah.
extra stuff, potions,
Yeah.
and you can pick from those, and like you can
There's classes
try.
like tanks, archer, a wizard, which is really good for healing, which is
Yeah,
what I do.
I
There's one called the what is it called?
barbarian.
Barbarian.
I do barbarian because I am a big fan of axes,
You're a boss.
and I have a personal liking to them, but like this server adds an extra like perk for me to use axes. I'll get to that in a minute, but I interrupted Foxy, and she's going to explain to
Oh,
you guys what
I was talking
capture
about
the point
CTP,
was.
wasn't I?
Right.
CTP, capture the point. Standard capture the point. You're given wool. In some of the classes, you're given shears. Basically, you take the wool and fill up the bedrock holes with wool. There are 4 of them. There's like one on the hill, one in the cave. Most people don't see that one actually.
Oh, Puppy goes for one in cave, so I go to that one first if I'm
I do
closest
too.
to it.
That one and the one. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. But basically, you kill people and put your wool into the bedrock structures. They're
Yeah,
the little boxes for your bedrock or for your wool to go in.
it's kind
People
of like
with points win.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Sorry.
It's like the points themselves are like if you guys ever play like a conquest mode on some multiplayer game, like where you have to go and capture and hold a point until like your team. It's divided into 2 teams, and you go and capture the point. And then it adds up to the score because you have that point, and the more points you have, the better, higher your score goes at a faster rate. And so like that's what it is when she's talking about points. Like I don't mean to insert you, but like I'm trying to
You're
help
fine.
out when you're explaining this because you know me. I
You're
enjoy
good. You're fine.
Foxy when I want to help. Um, but that's basically what that is. It's also friendly PvP. It doesn't take anything of yours. Like we said, we have classes, and they'll give you all the weapons and stuff that you need to use. When you die, you don't lose like your XP level, which is really good. And it's just pretty much fun. And I like to brag because every time I play CTP, whatever team I'm on, I always win.
Oh, push.
It's true though. I have not lost a CTP match yet.
I'll have to join up with you next time.
Good luck
Or try.
because it randomizes us.
Yeah. I'll have to try. Work my magic. No, I can't do that. I can't make that happen.
I don't know, man. Never know. So that is it's just one. That is one of my personal favorites.
Events? We've got Chest Arena. Chest Arena is a clan-based
Actual
thing.
PvP.
It's open. It's not an arena so much as it is a free-for-all for the most part. If you are in a clan, you can go up, tap the chest. It gives you a timer to capture that chest. When you capture it, you get items. However, other clans are free to warp to the area or walk into the area in the wilderness and capture the chest and kill you.
And like every time they start to capture the chest, the timer for the chest of when you have it, it resets every time someone else starts
you or captures the chest.
Right. So that is very. Yeah, it does suck,
It
but
takes
like
skill.
it adds to like the
The
difficulty.
anticipation.
It adds
The
anticipation, I guess.
trying to give me a heart attack from the anticipation that it does.
Oh yeah, like you have to wonder like, oh my god, who's coming out? Who's coming out?
Yeah, who's coming now? Who's there in the portal room? Who's gonna kill me? Or my teammates gonna turn their backs on me and kill me?
Well, we've been pretty good about picking our
Thankfully.
teammates, thank God. But uh
Um, Capture the Point Portal is another
oh
clan.
yes, capture the portal is a clan-based event like Chest Arena is. Every 12 hours there is a special portal. It looks like another portal, and it kind of is in another, but it's in a special place. And what you do is that you have to capture the portal by standing on a pressure plate in front of it for 2 minutes. Okay, so do you have like any idea how nervous that is if you're doing it by yourself? Like you have to legitimately stand there for 2 minutes, and let me tell you, that can get nerve wracking, especially if you know other people want to go for the portal. Because like this portal is a special thing. Because once you capture it, your clan has access to what's called the black market, and that has a lot of special things that on sale, like cheaper than like when you were normally fighting it, or like if you can't find certain items in the overworld or regular world.
Then
And
you can find them there, like the
right,
weight disc or diamonds are for sale there. Special enchants
gas
for
tiers,
items.
because like I've yet, even with my knowledge of Minecraft, which really isn't that much, but with all the time I spent on Minecraft, I've yet to kill a ghast. And
Oh
I
God.
guess I guess you have to deflect their fireballs back to them using a sword.
Well, I specifically used a Infinity One Power 3. Actually, I have a Infinity One Power 4 bow now, and that we got from
Cupid's
the Valentine's
bow.
event. And yeah, anything without flame aspect at the bow, and it works really well.
So
About three
bows
shots.
work,
Yeah, bows work.
but not fire aspect bows.
No, not fire aspect. No,
Okay. Well,
found that
I
one out
didn't
the
know.
hard
I
way.
never.
Oh
I,
yeah, no, don't use fire aspect on a gas. Basically, when you go to the Nether, don't ever use fire aspect. It'll just hurt you in the end
yeah.
because it doesn't work on pigmen and it doesn't work on gas, and it certainly doesn't work on blazes.
No, because they're basically made on fire.
Yeah.
Like my texture pack that I'm using um is like it's like unique, but like so is every other texture pack. However, the blazes in mine, all it is just like a scary floating kind of like pumpkin head, and its body is just fire and a bunch of smoke. So it's hard to hit and it's hard to tell, especially in the Nether.
Mine are fairly like the vanilla Minecraft texture pack. I use Cordieri Craft. I can't ever pronounce that right. And it's really beautiful, but it goes off of what the vanilla Minecraft is, so you can actually tell what some of the items are.
Right. I never showed you mine, but mine is called Inspiration. I think you might like it too. But like I think you and I are like pretty much the only ones on the server that doesn't use a special server pack.
Yeah, I do occasionally. Actually, mine is somewhat a hybrid of the two for some reason. When I put it in Magic Loader or whatever it is that I use,
Oh yes,
somehow a
magic.
hybrid. I don't know what happened there.
Well, like that kind of brings up a kind of a soft subject for me, and you know why, but we won't discuss it here. But I just think like doing stuff like that just makes installing mods and texture packs the hard way. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
The way I do it is I manually patch it into the jar file for the
Uh-huh.
Minecraft, and I just think it is easier for me. I don't know why, but I only use two mods anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, this server, as we've just hinted at, we have our own special server texture pack, and it's a what is it again?
Sphax.
Specs? Like,
It's Sphax Badcraft, and it's actually modded.
it's modded with like
It's
special
modded by
textures.
the server owner to have specific things added to it. our creepers are sometimes they're pink or they're made out of dirt with little grass hair, and some of the skeletons look like pirates, and the zombies have funny faces, and the slimes have eyeballs on them, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You can actually see that on my Tumblr. I've got some good pictures.
Yeah, we'll put a link, like when we get this uploaded, we'll put links to the server website, which server has this awesome website where you can access the forums and, like, you know, recent news that that the owner has put on. And we'll give links to our Twitters, like if you want to ask us questions if this thing ever gets off the ground like we hope it does. We'll put links to that as well. And once we get all that set up and whatnot, you guys can, like, you know, ask us stuff, and then we'll be able to, like, discuss on a future podcast. But back to the texture pack situation. Did we? I slightly spaced it out. Did we finish on the discussing that the special texture pack that this server has?
What about it?
Aren't we glad we're friends? Best of, so aren't we glad we're the best of friends?
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
Were we done discussing the
texture pack?
Yes.
That's all I had to say about the texture pack. Zombie made it. Zombie Mold made it. One of the owners of the server.
Says Sabi Fresh.
Yeah. He is so sweet. He modified one of the paintings in the one of the paintings that you can put up on the wall to his girlfriend. It's a picture of Latin goddess, who's the other server owner, and Zombie Mold's girlfriend. Isn't that sweet? That is so adorable. I loved that.
Yeah, all you mushy.
And then of course he put mushrooms, and I love mushrooms, so I was very happy about that.
Now, are you talking about like an actual picture of Latin, or
no? Nobody knows what Latin looks like. Gosh.
No, I'm interested to see, and
it's a picture that our friend Tapioca made.
Is it the one where they're sitting next to each other?
The one where she has TNT, I believe. Oh, wait, she has TNT in both of them. Latin always has TNT. That's a standard.
Either that or like TNT or something.
TNT, bedrock, and bats. That's about Latin right there.
Oh,
I mixed it up. I use bats and squids.
Lots of things to discuss. But
if you ever see a squid, it's me. Unless it's a flying squid. That's not me. I can't fly.
I know you would be a bat. I would think that Tapioca would be the squid.
I can't turn into a bat yet. I'm not a vampire.
You're a mod. You can't do that. You can go invisible.
Riki was a vampire. People keep asking me. They're like, "You want to be a vampire?" No, I don't. I like going out in the day.
That is something else we need to discuss. I think we're running out of time here.
We are running out of time.
There's so much about this.
Before you guys die.
Oh my god.
You guys coming back for more. God.
I guess. I just feel like we're leaving out a lot of stuff, and in reality we are.
Yeah.
But we shall actually do this in next week. I, Jay Ferris, I'm recording this, and I hope to, with Foxy's permission, of course, to have it up. Do a recording of every Friday night, I think.
Yeah, that's
that would be awesome. If like something else is going on, we will let you know. Yeah. Either through a joint Twitter account that we may make, or through like the server website form. Yeah. I will try and have it up either Friday night or Saturday, and then
we'll figure out what we're gonna do. If we're gonna do a Tumblr or Twitter, or probably Twitter.
Probably, yeah. I mean, like everyone else has like lots of Tumblrs for their Minecraft and stuff.
Yeah.
So it really depends, but we will be fine tuning this. This is once again obviously our first recording, so you'll have to forgive us. Woo! But I think we did a pretty good job in keeping.
I think so too. I'm really excited
with our
ready for the next
set
episode.
Time. Yeah, I'm ready for the next episode like now.
Is it next Friday yet?
I know, right?
Oh, great. I'm supposed to say my sign off now, I guess.
There is no sign off yet. I'm just letting you go.
Yay!
No sign off just yet. We're almost there. Almost there. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay. I'm excited about my sign off.
Boy.
Ah! Okay.
Yes, this is our first recording, as I said. We will fine tune this. We will get this down to like where it's more upbeat. Right now, I'm pretty sure with the first couple, maybe 2 or 3 podcasts, we'll be telling you about this server itself and what it's for, and like why we love it, because we love the F out of this server.
Oh, we love the F out of this. We love the car out of this server.
We don't know if we can swear yet, so we're just I actually think we probably shouldn't.
That's a server rule.
Yeah, we
No
do
swearing.
no swearing, and if we have a censor, and if you're trying to go around it, that is considered swearing, and we will get on your butts for it.
Heck yeah. I've actually started muting people that start swearing.
Yeah, because like some people won't listen. Like
I can do that. I can take your voice.
Yeah, you can. Me.
I can make you not move too. Just saying.
Yeah, somebody did that to me once earlier, like a couple days ago.
That wasn't me.
Like,
not it.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Anyway, so next Friday or next Saturday, whenever we post this first podcast, I'm going to try and have it up tonight. This is Friday the 15th. The day after to
February
make
15th,
signals feel like crap
15th.
today.
We should probably start these with saying that.
Probably, but
More than likely, we'll get this down.
At least we'll get this down.
We'll get it down.
Bear with us. You'll love it by the end of
the... I've never done this before. I've done like one show before on my friend's podcast, but
this is like
that's lost in the archives.
Like I just downloaded recording software for this and everything, and yeah.
Actually, I think we were talking about zombies, but anyways, not zombie mold, but
the opposite is zombie fresh.
Yeah. If you have any questions, leave us comments in the forum post.
Yes, we will.
If you have any suggestions about what you want us to talk about, leave those in the forum post. Don't make tickets about that. Leave it in the forum at voxpopuliguild.com on the forum tab. Make an account. Talk to us on there. Pretty cool.
And come join the server. We always love for you to come play on the server.
Realms of Minecraft.dynds.org.
Something like that.
Come play with us.
Yes, come play with us. And not in the code way.
No,
you'll see why
we'll be talking about that next time, too.
We will take about, maybe like 3 to 5. I don't know.
It'll be a secret thing.
Maybe. Links to the
website.
Yes, I'm just telling everybody. The links to the website will be included with the podcast download. And we will also post our Twitter links. And I should probably get around to changing my name on Twitter so like people don't find out my real name. All you stalkers out there.
I don't care.
Well, you don't care. Anyways, okay, guys, this is it. This has probably gone on like 20 more minutes before longer than what we wanted.
This is the first episode, an hour, you know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try to keep this relatively short, but relatively long.
Yeah. 20 to 30 minutes, 40 if it's a big episode.
Right. And never know. Like if this actually gets off the ground, we may have some special guests.
Yeah.
All you longtime players of this podcast that like listen to this and like what's going on in the server, and like if you have a suggestion on what you want as a guest speaker, by all means, you know how to contact us. Any last thoughts, Foxy?
Foxy. Mama Foxy. You can catch me at Quiet Like a Fox on Twitter, and I also have a server Minecraft blog at it's foxyplaysminecraft.tumblr.com. I'll put the link for both of those in the forum post, and bye-bye.
Alright, you can catch me on Twitter at BigBoss3254. All one word, no caps at all. You'll know it's me. I mean, hopefully you'll know it's me. The picture will be the Metallica Ninja Star. If you're a Metallica fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if not, it'll say Metallica, so don't be stupid. Alright, guys, this is the end. This is first episode of Vox Populi Cast, the voice of the people podcast for the Minecraft server. Best server on the internet. That's Minecraft
We'll
server.
see you next Friday. Bye-bye!